Damage, damage goods. Damage, damage goods. Damage, damage goods. And I've accepted it. Damage, damage goods. Damage, damage goods. Damage, damage goods. I will build this bridge and get over it.
Yeah. You know, we all been through something. And I can tell you, I am definitely damaged. Damaged goods. Yeah, you know it. Check it. I'm damaged goods. Return to sender. Many people will not remember what I be coming with, but I'm running quick on the microphone, and my stomach's sick, and I be pushing until there's nothing up in it. I could do this for more than another minute, and I could do this for hours, and I could open my chest, open heart surgery. I'm hopeless bet. I'm a hopeless romantic, because I know that I'm gonna be doing this, and it's tragic. I have to be doing this, and I'm married to game, and you just see how it happens. Well, I had to carry it. Wait, I carry the weight on my back in my mind. I have to do this in the back of my mind. I have to tell myself to keep on pushing forward. Every time he died, wait, I know I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. So build a bridge and get over it. Build a bridge and get over it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. So build a bridge and get over it. Build a bridge and get over it. Building bridges to get over myself. Like I'm an angry troll, I'm knowing myself. Like I got the manual, but I know that I got my habits still. I'm gonna make sure that I'm just pushing up the hill like I'm Sisyphus. I'm doing this the way it needs to be done, so you can see that I'm just pushing towards heaven. And now I'm needing one person to be checking my perspective. Then I can go ahead and check this off my checklist, and I can reassemble it like Voltron, and I can bring it together. And you're wrong if you thinking you can't find your way up out of it, because we imprison ourselves up in our mind. Our habits is killing us every day, slowly or quickly. This is why I'm on this microphone, and you could get me. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. So build a bridge and get over it. Build a bridge and get over it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. So build a bridge and get over it. Build a bridge and get over it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. So build a bridge and get over it. Build a bridge and get over it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. So build a bridge and get over it. Build a bridge and get over it. Damaged goods, damaged good, and I've accepted it. Damaged goods, damaged good, and I've accepted it. Damaged goods, damaged good, and I've accepted it. So build a bridge and get over it. Build a bridge and get over it.
There we go. I knew I had no sound. From the get-go. Almost immediately. I was aware. But thank you guys for being yourselves. Cinny, Megan, thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for being super awesome friends. I appreciate you guys. We've only got the two of you for now, but we're going to have a super amazing live today. We're going to talk about how to disregard disrespect and stuff. So, you know, disrespect is the kind of thing that happens to all of us probably daily. Honestly, you know, it's something that we all struggle with. So I think to learn and to see, you know, how other people maybe disregard certain types of disrespect. You know, disrespect could be anything from, you know, something that was maybe a mistake or an accident to something that was clearly malicious. So, you know, that's kind of why I thought that this would make a good topic of discussion for today. I definitely thought that it was relevant, obviously, from day one too. Right, Cindy? Definitely. You know, the thing about most of my, you know, day one friends, my day one fam, my day one supporters is that they're still here, which is cool. I don't know if that's something that everybody who creates content can say about themselves, but that is something that I can say about myself, so that's something that's pretty cool. What's going on? The balls. The best part of waking up is the balls in my butt. What's going on, Three Balls? Good to see you. Guys, feel free to tell us about your day or yourself or anything. We're going to do the same shit we always do. We're going to have a great time. We're going to have a great live. We're going to hang out with my puppy dog here. And we're going to, you know, pick a topic of discussion. As always, you guys are more than welcome to bring up anything you want. Today we will be listening to 100%, yes, 100% Evo Dance. I do plan on adding some Christopher Plowman, you know, some Evo Dance, maybe some other independent artists. I know Dr. Three Balls, you've been trying to show me this independent artist the last couple of nights, and I keep missing it. I've been going to bed at a decent time since I have no prior obligations. I lost Philip, so here's to Philip. Thank you, Three Balls. I'm glad you feel that way about my content. I'm glad you feel that it's priceless. This is definitely something that I never thought that would really turn into what it did. You know, the fact that I have been able to show so many people love and understanding is something that I wouldn't have been able to do without each and every one of you. And I'm glad to finally call the herd, honestly. I think it was definitely in good timing. You know, it hurts. It's painful sometimes, but you can only put up with so much disrespect, guys. And, you know, that's one of the reasons why we're talking about disrespect. Because like I had said earlier, you know, it can be an accident. You know, somebody could show you some type of disrespect without meaning to. But that definitely isn't the case most of the time. Usually they know what they're doing, and as somebody who gives people way too many chances, I think that it's an important lesson for me to keep in mind, you know, to remind myself that the disrespect comes in all shapes and forms. You know, I think that most of us, when we hear the word disrespect, will probably automatically go somewhere in the area of either our parents or a boss, a coworker. A lot of times, those are people who just feel like they have the right to disrespect us. And a lot of people feel like they have the right to disrespect us, and that really just isn't the case. But because so many of us feel so low about ourselves, we're easy targets. So that's why I thought that this was a good topic of conversation today. Let's see, I see you, Dead Han Solo, down there. Evo raided me yesterday. It was so badass. 3 balls, that's awesome, dude. My friend come and visit me, and we did go on a walk and eat some poke bowl. Nice. Cindy, thank you for shouting out Evo Dance. Super hot here. Old friends, which is why they no longer friends anymore. Dead Han Solo, thank you for plugging and playing along, guys. If there is anybody other than, you know, old friends, family members, well, I said parents, old bosses, you know, if you have people in your life, obviously general, you know, I'm not looking for names, I'm not looking for fucking pot stirring, but yes, old friends. What was the one I was going to say? Teachers, for some reason, feel more than confident, more than comfortable enough to just disrespect people for no reason. Do not forget, it's a team effort. Here, we are all here to help. All that may need it. Very true. Everybody. You know, I don't draw the line. I don't block whoever it's inconvenient for me to help. I'm literally here to help as many people as I can. What's going on, JD? Back into the fray of the Grand Taco. Han Solo, how's it going, brother? Now, correct me if I'm wrong. My memory's still spotty. It's getting better. Are you the Dragon of Hatred's friend? Were you friends with Dragon of Hatred? Yes, I think so. I think you're one of his best friends, if I'm not mistaken. I might be mistaken, though. I have a really shitty teacher disrespect story where they favored the rich kids in my town. Please share. If anybody has a story that they want to share, you're more than welcome to. It's not something that I am going to ask for, because in the honor of mental health, in the honor of self-help, I don't want to be asking questions that are going to be sparking, you know, shitty stories, basically. I don't want to ever, you know, feel like I'm preying on your weaknesses. So, seriously, you know, don't feel any pressure to, but if you want to share, then please do. JD, how's it going? He's one of 3 besties. Nice. That means my memory's getting better. That's very exciting, because my memory has been shite. And I'm very, very excited that it's getting better. Like, you have little to no idea how excited I am that my memory's getting better. Yo, Mama Bear, what's going on? Good to see ya. Speaking of disrespectful parents, guys. That bitch. No, I'm just kidding, Mom. I love you. I'd like to begin my 3-part apology, Mom, by saying, I love you, bitch. I ain't ever gonna stop loving you, bitch. Mom, I do love you, and I'm sorry. We are talking about disrespect, though. And since my mom came in, you know, in the honor of talking about disrespectful parents and being disrespectful to our parents, because it's a two-way street, you know. I'm not going to pretend like, you know, my mom was just disrespectful to me and I wasn't disrespectful to her. But sometimes I did get accused of being disrespectful when that really wasn't my intent. But it doesn't really matter. You know, that's why it's important, you know, no matter how you feel in the moment, it's important to do whatever you can to salvage the relationship. You know, don't just meet the other person with the same disrespect and malice that they hit you with, because that's allowing the dark side to fucking grab a hold of you, you know? Taco, my mom would slap my ass red if I would say the B word to her. Don't worry, Cindy. My mom's gonna beat my ass whenever she sees me. Dino Wolf, what's going on? Welcome in. Juno Rocks, how's it going? Dino Wolf asking for those Blazing Chevys in the chat. I can very much so oblige. Guys, go ahead and give somebody a little head. I just gave all of you a little head. There's the little CB Chevy heads. Whether you're burning or you just want to give somebody a little head, there's a little head, and you can give it out. You can give it out all you want. We're gonna play a little Fall Guys today. We're also gonna talk about this topic, guys. We'll have some animal time probably, but it depends on when they want to come and show me some love. Dino Wolf, guys, everybody tell me about your day. When it comes to disrespect, guys, to be disrespected once or twice or even a couple of times, you know, depending on the scale, could be a fluke. But to be disrespected on repeat is not a fucking option. Feel free, guys, if you want to, you know, think of a person other than, you know, parents, teachers, old friends, things of the sort. Obviously, I don't want any, you know, specific names. And I don't even want you to necessarily tell me. I just want you to think on that moment, because my next question that is going to be kind of prevalent to, you know, the topic of the day is, what are your options when you realize you're being disrespected over and over and over again? You know, that's kind of what I want to hit you guys with. We need a Meg emote. Dino Wolf with 100 biddies. Thank you very much. Manic hyperdepression converted into split personality based ratio. That's a lot of words that I only kind of know. What would a Meg emote entail, Juno? Thank you, Juno, and both of Pika Girl's accounts for being our top 3 biddy supporters, and shout out to Drago the Dragon Lord Spiced and Original Pika Girl for being our top gifted subbers. That guy, just wondering what gender are you? I'm a taco, but I've got a penis, so I think I'm a dude. I do have some immaculate tits, but I was born a dude and still really like tits, so I'm a dude. I'm a dude. He's a dude. She's a dude. We're all dudes, yeah. Thank you for asking, though, that guy. I could assume your gender, but then I would be an asshole. Although your name is that guy. So if you're a girl, well, then maybe you're an asshole. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No disrespect intended. No disrespect. No disrespect intended. Fucking trolls. Hey, it's fair. I wear a bikini. Come on. Like, somebody coming in and asking me my gender is legal tender in taco currency. Let me think about it. I'll get back to you. Exactly. You know, that's why, you know, and if you have to think about it, you know, and I pretty much have 2 options. I'll let you guys know. I've got 2 options, so you guys kind of know, you know, my question was, what are your options when you are disrespected on repeat? You can either say something, or you say nothing at all. Those were pretty much the only 2 options. You know, obviously there are different variations of those 2 options, which we will dive into. Han says, specifically a science teacher would shut down the poorer students, me included. This was a small 2,000 person town, and the majority was wealthy. Anywho, the one that sticks the most was a heat shielding experiment. We had a nail hot glued to a dowel, and we had to protect it from a blowtorch with a single small square of tinfoil and 2 equally small squares of metal screen. I loved elephants. That fucking rocks. Well, being a space nerd and smarty pants, I knew my design would kick ass. Well, it lasted 5 minutes before the rich kids complained that it was taking too long, so she ended it on me. They copied my design, and the next day she was allowed to go as long as they wanted. When I brought this up to the teacher, she said they pay the bills. Wow. That's fucked up. Like, if you're gonna show a bias just because somebody has money, don't make it so fucking obvious that everybody can tell. Me too, they are my favorite. Well, we do have a couple of elephant emotes. Let me see if I ever actually put them back in circulation. I did not, so I'll gladly put another elephant emote in circulation. Thanks, Taco Lord, from another Taco Lord. I ate homemade coupon food. Give me digital currency. Oh my goodness, that's hilarious. That's got jokes written all over it. Fuck you, bye. Not if I fuck you first. I was hoping to get to see them when you guys were at the zoo. Juno, we'll have to send you some pictures. Took some pictures. I posted them in the Discord. Oh, I will look. Hug. Yes, that guy. I feel disrespected that the elephant emotes were taken away. Well, good, because that was intended. That was strictly a malicious maneuver. I strictly did it because fuck you. No, I'm joking. That didn't happen. That didn't happen. Guys, that guy is fine, you know. I always tell you guys, as long as people aren't disrespecting you guys, I'm cool. You know, if they're saying shit that seems like it might be disrespectful towards me, you have to remember that I have allowed people who I held on a fucking pedestal to disrespect me over and over and over again. I don't give a fuck what the random, Twitch troll has to say about me. And on the contrary, most of the time I can, turn it into friendly banter. And that is a very good way to, actually, since we're talking about it, to see what your options are when you're being disrespected. Obviously you can either say something or you can say nothing. But to, I lost my train of thought. To choose your words wisely, to say something that is going to improve the situation versus saying something that may impact the situation in a negative way, that's important. And you never know what that thing is, what you could say that would make things better. You can try until you're blue in the face, but at the end of the day, if this person truly meant the disrespect and they've got no respect for you, it's not going to matter what you say. You could have sources cited in MLA format, they're not going to give a fuck. So I like what Juno said, consider the source, because that helps. When it comes to disrespect from somebody that you don't even know, like that guy, considering the source means that anything that he says means absolutely nothing to me. When it's somebody like a teacher, somebody who's supposed to care or have your back, or a parent, or a friend, somebody who's supposed to care and have your back, the disrespect, it is so much more impactful. And that doesn't mean that you regard the disrespect any differently. To disregard disrespect is an acquired skill. You don't just have this skill from jump, because we all fuck up. Even somebody who is good at disregarding disrespect is going to let it get to them and is going to crack under the pressure and maybe say the wrong thing, do the wrong thing, blame the wrong person even. Yeah, I know you did. I really didn't. My opinion only. Nobody can disrespect you if you don't let it affect you. Hey, that's not true though. I would have to disagree with your opinion, because it doesn't matter if it affects me or not. Somebody throwing dirt on my name is disrespectful. Somebody showing blatant disrespect for me as a person, it doesn't matter if it affects me or not. It's going to affect other people's opinion of me, because other people maybe know the relationship that I had, when we're talking about a teacher or a parent or a best friend. These are people who we've trusted enough to let people know that their words mean something. So for them to then, stab us in the back essentially and say a bunch of mean shit, it doesn't matter if it affects you or not. It's happening whether you know about it or not. Whether you're being... People talk behind your back disrespect. You might not even know that it happened. But eventually people are going to start treating you different. And then you got to be like, Fortunately, I never really thought that I had any type of intuition or anything really, any more than anybody else. But I'd be a liar if I said that I didn't see the writing on the wall for a lot of this shit. Oh, I'll friendly your banter. I'll banter your friendly. Everyone has a different definition of disrespect, TBH, and what actions are considered disrespect. Exactly, JD, which is why, before you had come in, I had said, to be disrespected, once or twice could be a fluke, but to be disrespected on repeat, it's not a fucking option. And that's why when I had asked you guys what our options are, you could either say something or you say nothing. And no matter what, both of those situations can unfold in different ways. If you say nothing, the disrespect could continue. Whether you say nothing and you stay in proximity with those people, or you say nothing and you walk away, no matter what, the disrespect may continue. It may not. Like JD just said, disrespect could be different to different people. So if you're unsure and you want to just let it go, you know that it's not gonna, you know, maybe it's just you, maybe you're just sensitive, so you say nothing. That's totally fair. That's totally fair. You're definitely right there, JD. Pie Shell, good morning. I hope you're having a great day. Cindy says, today I was at the food store, was going to buy for my stuff when an old man was being really rude and told he will wipe his nose gold on me. So I told him he will lose his nose if he will not go away. Oh my goodness. It almost sounds like he was trying to make a joke, but some people don't know how to make jokes. Think about it. If a person is actively disrespecting you, they have never respected you in the first place. It means that they only valued your actions, not you. I have a hard time refuting that, Juno. Guys, if you don't know, we're here every day at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, trying to be the light that we want to see in the world. I truly believe that what we say and what we do in this life matters. On what type of scale, I don't know, but I really believe that. And remember, you can't control what other people say about you, but you can control how you react to it. Juno, first of all, fuck you for somehow being able to read my self-righteous whiteboard, because that's somewhere on there. Straight up, almost word for word, that's somewhere on there. So, fuck you. But thank you for plugging and playing along, and you're very correct. You cannot control what other people say about you, but you can control how you react to it. You can take the high road. You can be a source of light. And when we're talking about being a source of light, darkness is going to try to creep its way in. You guys have seen me in some of my darkest times, some of my brightest of times, and thank God that I'm in more control now than I was, 6 months ago. I like when people say things to my face if they don't like something. Oh, for sure, Cindy, for sure. But most people are pussies and won't say stuff to your face. They'll just say stuff behind your back. You also got to know the right time and place. Sometimes a slight disrespect sure can be shitty, but if it's causing a greater good, then it's just embracing the suck for the better good. Han Solo, something that I didn't even think about bringing up today. Yes, I'll give you guys a good example. I'll give you guys this example. I was disrespected because somebody threatened the people that I love. They threatened to do bad things to the people that I love. And when I defended those people, I got disrespected. Now, I guess people expected better from me and not from the person who threatened to hurt people that I love. So I took that disrespect. I allowed that disrespect because of what you just said, time and place. It maybe was what it was, but I understood, or at least I allowed it, but not over and over again. I'm not letting this shit fly. Although that can be a slippery slope to getting used or walked over. Exactly, And that's when it comes back to critical thinking, Han Solo. We've been talking a lot about critical thinking the last couple of days, so it's up to you whether or not you want to walk away, you want to say something, maybe you want to say nothing for now and wait to see if it continues. That's totally fair. There are lines, and I like what Juno said, if somebody's disrespecting you over and over and over again, there's a good chance that they never respected you, It's one thing to be disrespected once or twice or 3 times or 5 times, but it doesn't matter how many times you've been disrespected, because today we're not talking about the disrespect itself. We're talking about disregarding it, not letting it affect you. So if anybody has any tools or tricks to where, maybe they were disrespected and they didn't let it affect them, please let us know, because I think that was a question that I asked earlier. Pie Shell, thank you so much for hanging out and still being here. I know that most of the time you're lurking and working. Guys, make sure you take your meds, brush your hair, talk to somebody you love. If you don't know, now you know. It's take your fucking meds time. Take your fucking meds time. Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? Say where they go. Where they go. Where they go. Where they go. Take your fucking meds. Take your fucking meds. Or I'm gonna hit you with a baseball bat. Take your fucking meds. Take your fucking meds. Or I'm gonna hit you with a baseball bat. Take your meds. Or you're gonna take this baseball bat. So your options are many. The one I use is to be the bigger man and put them completely out of my life and move on. Juno, I think that that is a good maneuver, but only in a last resort situation. You know, when I'm talking about disrespect, I'm talking about everything from somebody we've never met before to somebody we've known maybe 20 plus years. And at the end of the day, yes, Juno, you're correct. Sometimes you need to just get them out of your life and move on. And that's partially because, you know, something that Han Solo mentioned and something that I talked about yesterday, and funny because he wasn't even here, is, you know, it's a slippery slope because you could get used, you could get walked on, you could enable shitty behavior. And there comes a time in most relationships where somebody's got to just walk away. And no two situations are the same. But that's why it's important, like you said, you know, to be the bigger person. You know, don't burn a bridge just because somebody decided to fucking walk across and then cut their half. You know, just because they cut the way to the other side doesn't mean that you don't have a sick ladder down to the bottom now. No reason to burn that. Weed, that's how I ignore the world's harshes and ignorances. Yo, Han Solo, a lot of people, I wouldn't even say use weed, utilize weed. You know, it's a plant-based medicine. It is one that has been overused by some, but that's because it has not been able to be used by any of us the way that it should be. You know, I think that weed, that marijuana, that's an incredible source, an incredible tool. You know, do I think that you should be high 24/7? Not necessarily, but I'm not going to judge you if you do. You know, everybody has their own opinions. I'm not going to disrespect anybody for what their opinions, their thoughts are. That's what we are doing here, I thought we were all allowed to have our own thoughts, our own opinions, our own feelings. But the one thing that is not allowed is disrespect. Disrespect of one another, disrespect of yourself. You know, we talk about you know, self-depreciation a lot. You know, that's one of the reasons why I wear the fucking bikini, because I've never been comfortable in my own skin. So I said, you know what, motherfucker? You're going to get comfortable real quick, because you're going to be wearing a fucking bikini now, and that's going to be real uncomfortable. So when you get to finally take that bitch off, you're going to feel good. Like, let's see, Han Solo said, we'll sit up for Han Solo, we'll take a drink. Han says, I get triggered easily from slight disrespects and being belittled, and have had to learn how to better handle and protect myself to not make things blow up. Han Solo, if you have any ways that you've been able to disregard the disrespect, that way you don't blow up, you know, I would say that I'm kind of the same way. I would say that I also don't do well when it comes to disrespect. You can disrespect me, but when you start disrespecting people that I love, people that I care about, it's fucking over. What is the definition of insanity, Taco? Doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. Your head is gonna start hurting. Are you saying that I'm doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results, or are you just saying in general? I was balls deep in the Discord, my bad. I definitely can't be baked all day, but hit here or there. slows my roll and allows me to stop and think before I react. Definitely Han Solo. You know, there's a difference between being medicated all day and being stoned out of your gourd all day. You know, there's a difference between utilizing the plant-based medicine that it is and just being so fucking obliterated out of your skull. You know, there's a difference. Not that I'm going to judge anybody if they're on one or the other. That's your prerogative. That's your life, and it doesn't fucking affect me. Go ahead. You know, I'm not going to stop you. I'm not going to disrespect you. I'm not going to belittle you for, you know, what you want to do. Let's see here. So I was talking about, you know, what can we do? What are our options, guys? You can say something. When you get disrespected, you can either say something or you can say nothing at all. And I asked you guys to share. Feel free to still share, but you can say something. You should always, if it's a friend, if it's somebody who you care about, if you feel like you've been disrespected, you should be able to say something. A real friend will want to clear up any confusion. Unless that disrespect was intended. That's the only time that they won't want to clear shit up. If they meant what the fuck they said, then yeah, they're not going to want to clear that shit up and say, hey, yeah, fuck you. Or you can say nothing. And you may continue to be disrespected. Maybe like JD said, maybe what you saw as disrespect and what they saw as disrespect was different. Or maybe like, who was it? Juno or Han maybe had said that, you know, maybe the situation called for it. Which is fair, you know? Maybe the situation called for it. As somebody who holds themselves a certain type of way, I have to be the example sometimes. And there may be a time where somebody thinks higher of me or thinks that maybe, you know, they expect better from me but not other people, and well, doesn't give anybody the right to threaten to hit the unsubscribe button to life for people, but you know, it is what it is. And I'll catch up in chat as soon as I'm done with this round here. I know that I'm not too far behind, but thank you guys for hanging out with me and talking about this topic. I know that you know, there's been a lot of craziness, and I really do just want to disregard all of that craziness. You know, in general, today, whatever craziness or disrespect, whatever weirdness has been going on these last couple of weeks, you know, it's over. It's done with. It is being disregarded, and I'm moving on. Because, as Juno said, you know, to do the same thing over and over again and expect different results is crazy. It's just crazy. And I've done all that I could do for the people who I had the opportunity for in the moment, and now I've got nothing else to do except for focus on myself and focus on the people who need me. You know, I'm here for those that need me. I'm not looking for anybody else or those who want to be in my life. You know, that's it. Who's got a tail? I'm about to lose. Give me your tail! Yay! Booyah! With the W. I definitely can't be bae. I read that one. Right? Like, if you enjoy and can afford that Snoop Dogg life, then by all means, have at it. But it ain't for me. Exactly, Dead Han Solo. And I'm glad you brought that up because, you know, it's also a stem from not knowing. You know, when you talk about, you know, smoking or and stuff, you know, it's been such a drug, such a bad thing this whole time because of one reason or another. You know, I'm pretty sure it was all political. It was all for the paper industry to make some money and for the government to wait until they could make money off of weed. But it's been looked on as such a terrible substance that there was very little to anything being spoken about it. You know, nobody ever had the talk with me that, like, if I smoked a bunch, it was going to affect me less. Nobody ever had that talk with me. And because of that, you know, I was a little bit of a pothead in my, you know, teenage years, in my early 20s, and now it doesn't affect me as much. So I just kind of wish that I would have known, you know, that it was going to stop affecting me in the way that it did. And you know, maybe it's just because I'm more of an adult now, but you know, if that's something that I had known, I would have definitely slowed down. And now that I, you know, obviously can't afford that Snoop Dogg lifestyle, you know, when I finally am able to smoke, I am able to reap the medical benefits so much more, so much better. You know, kind of like when people go through a tolerance break or something. It's definitely huge, you know, it's definitely huge. And I think if more people were aware of it being the medicine that it is, instead of just this fun, happy plant that gets you fucking stoned, like, it would be looked at in a lot of a better light. We got like this 2-on-2 with like these red guys and this yellow guy. See, why can they grab me from fucking down the fucking hall and I literally have to be in their ass in order to even fucking... I hate this game. Literally, I was in the air, nowhere near him, and he still grabbed me. I'm gonna grab your butt. I'm gonna disrespect you in Uranus, bitch. Hey, at least we're... Oh, we are losing. Did we really just get somebody disconnect? I hate people. Literally, you're just gonna disconnect because you're losing? Maybe we wouldn't be losing if you weren't a fucking bitch. Assholes. They'll need you. That's my motto. Yo, yo, yo. What's going on, Boogeyman? Hey, Mama Bear. During and immediately after the army, I had a bad drinking habit, and I had recognized it and stopped about 95% of my usage. Hey, that's important. Whenever to see that you have an issue and to be able to dial it back is how you avoid addiction. So good shit. I'm very proud of you for that, Han Solo. What up, Zeke? It made me smoke shit tons of weed, and I had to recognize that and slow that down as well. Till now, I have a happy zone of able to be me without feeling the need for weed. I've got the need for weed. Wow, wow, wow. But yes, you know, same. I enjoyed drinking. I don't really enjoy drinking as much now as I used to. In general, I really won't drink unless there's like a reason for it, and even then there's a good chance that I might not. But I do very much so enjoy burning one. But you're definitely correct. You know, there was a time in my life where maybe I was a little bit over using it, and now I would definitely use it less, even if I could afford it, you know, in the same, you know, regard that I could before. That's something that even, you know, while I was able to afford it, you know, I was slowing down on, just not to slow down on for the sake of, but just because I didn't like the fact that my tolerance was increasing like it was. I didn't want to be having to smoke fucking a full bong and then a bowl, or fucking a fat L or something, you know what I mean? Speaking of need for weed, I need to smoke my medicine. There you go, Pie Shell. It's take your fucking meds time. Take your fucking meds time. It's always time to take your meds, whether it's your plant-based medicine or it's your pharmaceuticals. That's another thing, too. When it comes to, you know, the weed, I would much rather be smoking something here and there than taking all these pharmaceuticals that I'm on. I'm definitely, you know, excited for my appointment. I get to see my specialist, you know, here within the next 2 weeks, and I'm very excited. I'm very excited to oh my goodness, it's a little cat. I'm very excited to be able to wean myself off of some of these meds, but first I've got to make sure that I'm in the right place mentally. You know, I've got to make sure that I can overcome objection. I've got to make sure that I can disregard disrespect, because a lot of times, guys, when somebody's disrespecting you, it's not personal. and we take it personal, but a lot of times they're projecting. So, you know, they're projecting the worst parts of themselves onto you, and that's fine. If that's what you need to feel better about yourself, I'll be the bad guy in the situation if it means you getting your shit together. Yo, that's fair, Three Balls. You trying to get in on this? That's fair. Bring it. I wait for you to join. Let's see here. Han says, I have a Guinness or 3 once in a while, but that's about it. Well, because it was never an issue for you, that's fine, Han Solo. You know, people who, you know, maybe became alcoholics, you know, we all have some in our lives, more than likely. Those people may not be able to, but it's simply because they didn't catch a hold of the issue before the issue caught a hold of them. And now it's not worth it for them to even try, or maybe they have tried and they've failed. And you know, I really think that alcohol, if alcohol is legal, weed needs to be legal in every sense of the word. Like, the fact that alcohol is legal in the way that it is and weed isn't is kind of gross. I just did 3 balls. Let's see here. Don't go to bars at all anymore, or clubs, which while as a young adult made life hard, everyone wants to party all the time. I've never really had that issue. I mean, I'm a loser, and I like to play games, so I've never had the whole club issue. I left the doctor because he said I couldn't smoke anymore. Bye! Luckily, now being older, people stay in more, so I can have just 1 drink or 2 and relax and shit. Wait, I want to join. I think we're still friends on Microsoft. Han Solo, feel free to join. If we're not friends on Microsoft, my name is DaPerfectTaco. Same on here, but it's got spaces in it. If it's going to take you more than a minute or 2, I'll play a game and then you can join in next. But if you're on your way, then I'll definitely wait for you. My name on this is... let me accept whoever this was. I'm pretty sure my name on here is just DaPerfectTaco. Yep, DaPerfectTaco. Let's see here. Hey, Psycho Man. Everybody's saying what's up to Manny Main. What's going on, Manny Main? Good to see you. Good to see everybody. Today we're talking about disregarding disrespect. We've basically gone through both of those. It's no secret, guys, that most people in this life are only going to keep us around for as long as we serve a purpose to them. And once we're used up, we get cast aside. You know, that's a stance that I've had for a long time. That's a belief that I've had for a long time. And fortunately, you know, a lot of you amazing people have helped me to get over that, to not believe that that is always the case. But there will always be things, there will always be people who will make you feel like maybe that is the case. And you can't allow it to... It says you and Dr. 3 Balls are offline. I might be set to offline. I can switch. Let's see. Yeah, I was set to offline. Usually when I stream, I'll set myself to offline just so that I don't get spammed with invites or anything. Hello, Sweet Cheek. So I am online now. What is your name on here? Because if we're friends, then you should be on my list. You're not Wicked Alpha, are you? So this next thing I have right here is I got the little star next to it, so I am going to talk about that. I'm going to touch on that a little bit. Is Fall Guys not crossplay? Yes, it is crossplay. Xbox chat. And same name. Your name is a dead Han Solo. I'm not seeing you on my list. Let's go to... Here, you know what? I'll flip you guys over here real quick while I'm doing this. Find someone. Maybe it's one of those situations where you added me and I forgot to add you back because I don't really play a lot. I feel like we were friends, though. A dead Han Solo. Invite to game. Add friend. Boom. There she blows. There she blows, Han Solo. See? That easy, guys. That easy. Video games is one of the reasons why I give so little fucks about when people in my life disrespect me. You know, no offense, but if I've known you for only a couple of years at this point, you got little to no effect on me. As far as, like, shit talk goes. I've been disrespected and shit talked by people that I've known my entire life. Been disregarded by people who I thought I would never lose. If I've known you for a couple of years and you have some shit to say, have fun saying it from outside the club, because you can't even get in. Maybe, yeah, join option was grayed out exactly as it's spelled. Well, I just invited you. Did you get that invite? I don't think that you'll be on my list now since I just added you. There you go. I'll invite you through the game, so that should work. Yeah, see, Dr. Threeball's just playing on his computer. While I'm waiting for him, I'm going to pick a random outfit real quick. And I'm going to read this thing that I have starred. That way we can be talking about it and whatnot. Because I always know that if I... Oh my god, what a fitting costume. We'll keep the little CIA alien. Keep a little CIA alien. And guys, if anybody wants to tell us about your day or yourself or anything that's on your mind, please do. You know, as I had said, you know, it's no secret that most people in this life will only keep us around for as long as we serve a purpose to them. And once they use us up, they cast us aside. This is the part that I have starred. Do not take this to heart. You helped them grow. Don't beat yourself up for watering the soil just because all it yielded was a shitty toxic mushroom. Juno, here's where I said fuck you. You aren't responsible for what other people say, but you are responsible for whether or not you prove them right. That was almost exactly what you had said. Hey, if you need an update, I'm going to hit me and Threeballs into a quick duos match, and then you can get in on it afterwards. Tell him, Taco. I like that. Maney Main. Thank you. And I'll repeat it in case anybody wasn't listening. You aren't responsible for what other people say, but you are responsible for whether or not you prove them right. And a lot of you guys know that there's a situation. It's a stupid situation. A situation that I don't understand at all. But a situation nonetheless. And that is exactly why I have approached the situation the way that I have. Because if I do not act a certain type of way, I will be doing nothing but proving the shit talkers correct. And that's simply not the case. We vibing on the same level. Yeah, I was a little upset about it. You said you're online again. Does that mean you're done with your update? If you are, I'll pick you up after this solos match. I was intending for the solos match to already start, but it shouldn't take us more than fucking 10 minutes. Yes. If it'll let me... If it's not too late for us... Oh, nope, it wasn't too late. You're lucky. I'll say, if it wasn't too late, you gotta get in here. You're not on my list. Oh, there you are. It was a 410 gigabyte update. Yeah, I figured it wasn't very big. A clean potato. What, Cindy, take a shower? Cleaning up and washing the floor. Nice. Thank you for everybody hanging out with us. We've got Han Solo in here with us now. We can't do duos, so we'll do our squad celebrations. I know both of you guys will have to do 3 of this mode in order to get your dailies. Now we actually have almost a full squad. Just remember to ready up, Han Solo. Just a grunting along. Listen, man, I didn't need to know you were taking a shit as a Halo alien. If a grunt is grunting, how have they not done an Easter egg where there's a grunt, like, taking a shit in the woods with a newspaper or something? Listen, Halo, you fucked up. You fucked up, Halo. and this is what I was what I was talking about earlier when I had, you know, just a couple minutes ago, whenever I had mentioned, you know, I have to carry myself in a specific way. If we as individuals carry ourselves in a positive light, then no amount of darkness can touch us. You know, we are going to struggle with the darkness inside of us every day, maybe multiple times a day, possibly, if we're lucky, just once or twice a week, but every day until shown otherwise. You know, we're gonna have to deal with this darkness within us. But to react to the darkness in other people, to react to other people's perception of you or their actions, their words, you are putting power into it. The words mean nothing. The words have little to no meaning until they are given power. And I lost my train of thought, but I was going somewhere with that. I was definitely going somewhere with that. People from Narnia don't take showers. They're just stinking little potatoes. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's talk about Cindy like that. Everybody got one. Everybody's doing so each team has a tail. That's what I'm gathering by this. Each team only has one tail. Get off of me. Get off of me. Get off of me. I told that hoe get off of me. I bust a 30 minutes, bust a nut, now get up off of me. Strong pack all over me. I got ass all over me. I'm brushing off my body, trying to get these hoes up off of me. My chain look like fuck you. Minute Maid, lemonade and iced tea. Haters looking thirsty like they wanna take it off of me. That's Get Off of Me by Gorilla Zoe. In case anybody wanted to know. That's like one of my top songs. That song is just the shit. I went through a stage. That one and Never Scared by Bone Crusher. Those two songs probably go harder than 90% of other songs. Alright, I have no idea where these fuckers are at. I had Red's tail for a minute. We gotta make sure we keep ours. If any of you guys that are listening to me right now, nice, good qualification, guys. Sin is Estonia. I like those songs. Do you, Manny Main? If anybody else knows those songs, let me know. I wasn't sure if you would or not. I was gonna fucking ask you about it the next time that I had a chance to talk to you. Because I caught myself singing them both on the lives just because I was fucking in the zone. With the way my memory has been, I kind of forgot that certain things existed. And as I'm getting better, I'm like, oh shit, I can remember stuff that I used to like. This is neat. Like, what's going on, Bug? I mean, Yogi. What's going on, Yogi? Good to see you, handsome. We're just talking about disregarding respect, not Dr. Disrespect. We're talking about disregarding Dr. Disrespect. Fuck that dude. No, I'm just kidding. You're cool, Dr. Disrespect. I got nothing against you. I was just being an asshole. I was just being funny, I swear. Trying to, at least. Guys, we've been listening to Evo Dance's music all day today. Please show that love to Evo Dance if you see him around. He does come in and lurk from time to time. He comes in and participates from time to time. But he's always busy. If you want to know what kind of stuff he's got going on, you'll have to ask the man yourself. But he's always between making content, taking care of his family, his cute puppy dog, baby. You guys know that Zero is my baby. But his dog's name literally is Baby. So, like, we're doing very, very bad right now. We're not doing the worst. Actually, we are doing the worst now because Yellow got a gold egg, apparently. See, but as long as we get a good amount of these eggs, we'll be fine. Yo, Grunt, I'm going to throw these down to you. Take them to our base. That's what we should have been doing from the get-go. We got 45 seconds, guys. We gotta make sure that we're keeping our eggs. Grunt, what are you doing, buddy? You gotta try to get us some eggs. I see you standing at the front of the place right there. I think all the eggs are now in places. We gotta get... Oh, this is a red... Oh, hell yeah. Bring us that gold. Good shit, Goldilocks. Hell yeah. I'm gonna just play some ultimate defense right now on this yellow dude. This yellow dude's just about to get hit with my big D. Fuck yeah, good shit, guys. Good game, good game. What's poppin'? Let me smell. I just got off the phone with someone from the hospital. I'm trying to get a job transporting patients there. Yo, that's awesome. You mean like fucking, driving the fucking ambulance? Hopefully not. Like, what do you mean? Just like, almost like a ride share, like a ride service kind of thing? Do they, provide the vehicle? Do you have to provide one? Do you have your license? I know you don't have your own car. I think you have your license. Yellow was stealing gold eggs, so I had to defend for a bit. Oh, you're good, Han. You're good. I was just making sure. All right, I'm hexed. This is tag. This is tag for anybody who's watching and doesn't know. I forget that you guys don't know what's going on in some of these. Oh, come on. I almost had him. Eat my butt. Damn it. See what I mean? They can literally grab me from across the fucking way, and I can't grab myself laying in the fucking bed. Like, I'm over here trying to fucking jerk my shit. Never mind. I'm over here trying to jerk myself off. I'm just giving myself a high five. I'm like, why can't I do this? I seen the last guy. He's right there. We gotta get him. What? Eat my cock, bro. I literally was in your fucking butt giving you a prostate exam and you slipped away? Did I use too much Vaseline on my gloves, motherfucker? How? What? Suck my balls. Are you eating my cock right now? Are you eating my dick? Twice. Dude, I'm coming all... I ate a piece of pizza and a brownie cookie for breakfast. It wasn't the best breakfast, but it was good. Not driving or anything. Then how are you going to transport patients to the hospital? Are you giving them piggyback rides? What the fuck's going on? Transport them around the hospital. Okay. I was confused. Thank you. I was definitely confused. Having coffee for breakfast. Pie shell, that's going to go right through you. You know, people wonder why they have coffee for breakfast and then they have the shits immediately. Well, that's why. Ooh, I like that black and gold. So I gotta find something that goes with this faceplate. I think that black and gold might be it. Ooh. That's too fucking fly. That's like the same but in reverse almost. I like that other one though. That other one's too sexy. I'm too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my shirt. I'm so sexy it hurts. And then I like the little tutu. Where's the little tutu? The little tutu is my shit. I think I want to change a pattern too. Forgot about the pattern. That color match is fucking intense. Once I put on a good... I like the one that makes it look like I'm wearing little heart undies. That one makes it look like I got nipples. I got gold nipples. Hell yeah. Just don't tell Bezos. Hey, he's going to the pool. He's on his way to a hot tub stream. Swear to God. Right hand up to whoever. Guys, please host and share the stream. Thank you, Cindy, for the reminder. Not yet. I'm thinking about a cookie. Yo, listen, literally, when I tell you guys to eat breakfast, I don't give a fuck if you eat a cookie. Pie Shell, with your coffee, have a cookie. Literally just something to fill your belly. That way when you do go and have your inevitable runny diarrhea, you at least have a few fucking rabbit pellets in there. You know, you at least feel something come out of your butt except for the espresso that you just drank 5 minutes ago. That's why we pester you guys. I'm having Pie Shell for breakfast. Hey, everybody loves breakfast tacos, Manny Main. Eating bacon, egg, and cheese, croissant with jalapenos. To whom it may concern, croissant is French for crescent. You know the shape the moon is in sometimes? A crescent? Croissant is French for crescent. And I've told people this, and I've gotten one of two responses. I've either gotten, duh, or, are you fucking serious? And believe it or not, I've had more people blown out of their fucking mind. Because I did not know this my whole life. I did not know this. Can I eat a Bush? Listen, it's not the 80s, but you can eat as much Bush as you want. As long as it's not George Bush, I wouldn't recommend it. I mean, if you want a nice summer sausage, you can go down to his home in Texas. But if you were going to have Bush for breakfast, I would strongly recommend you maybe have leftovers of whatever Pie Shell is, whatever Manny Main's having. Sorry. Ooh, what a dodge by those guys. That was good. I have to give that to them. You know, I was getting mad on that tag one, but the tag one's bullshit. Like, that was bullshit too. This one is a little different. This one, I feel it's a little different. I also was definitely bitching a little bit because I'm a bitch. No, but because they've definitely changed the whatchamacallit. Jesus. Like the physics of the game. Like, you're a lot more top heavy, you're a lot more like, and I always feel like people have a better connection than I have, or they're able to fucking grab me from so far away when I can't grab them from literally right on top of them. So if you guys ever see me raging like that, just know that it is with somewhat of a good reason. Not like an actual good reason, but somewhat. I see you behind me, whoever that is. I think that's our extra person. 6 seconds, you just gotta hold. 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 Qualified. I don't have cookies. I'll give you some cookies. No cheese. Is that the cheese? No, Manny Main, I'm sore from last night. Oh my goodness. You really think Maine would share them leftovers? I don't know how I feel about sloppy seconds. Yo, listen, if fucking, what's his name? Watsky. If Watsky taught me anything, it's that I don't care where you've been, how many miles, I'll still love you. Gimme sloppy seconds. Give 'em here, give 'em here. Watsky's the shit. You can tell that I'm white, that I grew up white by my taste in music. Watsky, Spose, if you didn't know, the representative of people who got little dough. Spose, he's got the swagger of a cripple. He's got little biceps. He's getting fatter in the middle. Lyrically, he's not the best. Physically, the opposite of Randy Moss, and yet so preposterous. I feel the awesomeness, the most obnoxious guest up at the Sausage Fest. Like, yes. And the girls are appalled, so I hide in my hood like I'm joining a cult. Whew. I'll stop what I'm doing to grab that gold egg. I was busy, but I'll stop what I'm doing to grab the gold. Stop what I'm doing to grab the gold. And fill it up with these. Those poor blue bastards. They've got no eggs and they're trying to steal ours. Hey, we're doing good right now, though. Keep it up, guys. Guys, we're talking about disrespect. Blue team is getting disrespected. Well, was getting disrespected until apparently they did steal our egg. So now we're getting disrespected. But we've been talking all day about trying to disregard disrespect. If you guys have any, tips, tools, or tricks to, just being above the bullshit, being above the shit talk, just not allowing the disrespect to affect you, feel free to bring it up. That's something that I have been talking about all day, and that we've been going back and forth. As always, the table's open to whatever you guys want to talk about. As always, if you guys have anything that you ever want to bring to the table, you can either bring it up in real time in the live, or you can post about it in the Discord. If you post about it in the Discord, that will actually give me some time to think on it and give you maybe a little bit of, a little bit more than just, whatever comes up. But I like the naturalness, I like the organicness of, whatever comes up sometimes. So, whatever you guys feel in the moment is cool with me as well. If you guys just want to lurk, if you guys have better places to be, if you guys are going to be working on some, self-help type of stuff, then by all means, I understand that you won't be able to be here for the whole live. But I definitely love and appreciate all of you guys for being here. Hey, that guy is from here. What guy is from here? Look at this taco dude. Yo, Mountain Man Dan. By the way, I'd be thoroughly thrashed thirds. Ah ha 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 ha. That was the balls. It's not sloppy, all mine. You really think? Hubs will be home today, so it'll be fabulous fourths. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hey, listen. I'm there fumbling with fifths. Don't even worry about it. What's going on, Mountain Man Dan? I want to get drunk all day. Many Main, that sounds like a decent idea. I don't know if I'm going to oblige, but that sounds like a decent idea. Guys, I'm going to just grab people. You guys can have the batteries. If you guys don't know, when you are holding the battery on this one and you walk on one of the little things, you, as he's, making the shit, I'm going to try to stop this guy from getting the battery, and you can just grab the battery. Because I have a thing where I have to grab them. That's kind of what I just try to do. I try to just block out one dude and hope that my teammates have it covered. And if not, then I'll grab the battery. Like if I got help, pretty much if I just stop one person, that's like one battery that they don't have in use, basically. So this guy's a fucking G. This guy's smart. Or slippery. Or maybe I'm just slow. I forget that my reflexes aren't what they should be. So sometimes I literally just feel like I'm dumb, and then I'm like, no, I have a fucking cognitive disability right now. I need to fucking remember that shit. See, this guy might just be too good. Oh, give me a hug. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Give me a hug. I gotta check my weekly challenges after this, too. I know that, some of those weeklies are ridiculous. Give me a hug. Give me a hug. We're getting fucked. We're really good. These guys are good, apparently. We suck. Alright, next time I'm going to go for a battery, and I'm not going to do what I just did. I suck at that one. I wasn't saying that, the people that are playing with me suck. I know I've got 2 people in game with me right now. That's not what I was saying at all. Suppose I never re-downloaded Discord when I got my new phone. Ah, gotcha, Pyshell. No worries. If anybody who's not on Discord ever wants me to talk about something or anything, you can always shoot me a DM. For some reason, I don't get my DMs on Twitch. I don't get the notification. I didn't even realize I have fucking 13 unread DMs right now, and I literally just answered my DMs. Most of you guys I was talking to yesterday. So holy fuck. Apparently people got questions or want to say hi or were sharing lives. I don't know. So I have to do duo rounds, and we also have to do survival rounds. Weekly, we have to either win a show, get gold medals. I have to share a hug with people. I gotta run. I gotta get silver medals. I have to dive in survival rounds and grab people in team rounds. We've got 38 days left for that one. So let's see what we got here, guys. Let's see what we can get going, guys. We've got about 45 more minutes, and we're almost done with our self-righteous whiteboard. As, kind of has been the case, around the 11:30 mark, we end up, kind of finishing up with whatever the I'll say curriculum of the live was, just because usually I like to have something on the table. You know, you guys show me so much love and respect every day just by showing up, that it would be a disservice to not have something prepared for you. No, no, no. Exactly. No fisting. No fisting fifths. I'll fumble. Because at that point, you know, once Main's done, it's just going to be destroyed. I'm going to have to fumble around just to try to piece it back together before I get mine. This got very dirty very quickly, and I'm fine with it. What did I miss? Apparently, we're all taking turns with... Never mind. We're in that pie like it's American. It's That was a movie reference. That wasn't a race thing, I swear. Americans are just full of themselves. I've never been full of myself or full of myself for being an American. So I had to just clear that up real quick. Oh my god. His sausage is after me. Main, your sausage is after me. He's as big as I am. That's how I knew it was Maney's. And it was red. And he likes the Chiefs. Figured he just dyed it for, you know, the big game or something. Ooh, speaking of Main, you dickhead. Did you really just steal my tail? That better not be one of you guys. I will fist you right in the butt. If that's one of you guys, you're an asshole. In the nicest way possible. Disregard that disrespect. You don't have to, because it's to you. In the honor of what we're talking about, you know, there's being disrespected to your face, and then there's being disrespected behind your back. And if you're being disrespected behind your back, then it's an even better way to just fucking wash your hands of the situation, you know? Like, if you're being disrespected to your face, which is kind of what I was talking about, you know, if it's not to your face, it's not really disrespect. If it's not to your face, it's some pussy shit. So I wasn't even really considering, you know, disrespect behind the back or anything of that sort. Because I think that that's a different thing. You know, I think that that's definitely... I mean, it's still disrespectful. But it's like... You don't even have the balls to disrespect me to my face, son? I wanted to talk to me about a loan I took out for a car. I don't even own a car. Oh my goodness. The strange sevenths and the aching eighths. Oh my god. The gnarly ninths. The gnarly ninths. Pi is a number that never ends, and I'm starting to second guess these numbers popping up. Read the remark with the star by it for Mountain Dan, sucker. Mountain Dan with a star. What did I miss? There was a remark of Mountain Dan with a star? I'll have to check it. I'll check it after this fucking game because it started before I could find it. But yeah, Main, I'll definitely try to check out whatever message you're talking about. Feel free to put it back into the chat, Mountain Dan, if you would like. Fail. Oh, I almost failed. Hey, we got this as a team, guys. Let's... Oh, I'll eat my butt. Well, how did that even fucking work? You just avoided going for that one? That's so funny. Alright, we're losing. We're down, but we're not out, guys. We got this. That one's yours. I'll wait. Usually ones pop up on the left or right of here, so I'll go ahead and... Was that a gold one? Eat my butthole! Fuck! Don't tell no one I scream like that, damn it. I might have just cost us the game with that one. Damn it. Dude, this is just putting golds in front of people. Like, that one was literally just a fucking gimme. That was a walkthrough. We don't even stand a chance at this one. I mean, we still do. We still do. We just have to get lucky with those fucking golds like everybody else is. See, red's literally just getting golds given to them. Haha, eat my butt. I got a gold. We're almost there, boys. 6 seconds. Nope, couldn't do it. Good try, boys. Good try. All right, let's see. Dan put fucking scam callers are annoying. And drink like you've stuck in the desert all day. What up, hun? Look at that taco. Okay, cool. I'm pretty much read everything from Dan. What did I miss? The train 10th and the elevated 11ths. Gonna look for a bit. Need to sort the din-dins. Nice. Hey, bro, what you wrote? No, bro, what you wrote. What I wrote? I didn't write nothing. Oh, the remark with the star by it for Mountain Dan. I got you. Okay. We know how you scream. Juno, shh. Talk is a friendly reminder. Some people are wearing headphones. I'm sorry. So, Dan, the thing that I had starred, I had a few things starred. I'll go ahead and read you guys what I had starred today. I had Disregarding Disrespect, you know, the title of the live. I had Do Not Take It to Heart when people cast you out of their lives. You helped them to grow. Don't beat yourself up for watering the soil just because all it yielded was a shitty toxic mushroom. I think that was actually the only starred. That was the only starred topic for the day. You can disrespect me. You can disrespect my family, but if you disrespect my neighbor's cousin's cat, oh boy, you better start running. Hey, you right. I am just as lost as I am stoned. Lucky. Hey, burn one for me, guys. Give me a little head if you're burning one in the chat. Throw them blazing Chevys. I'll give you guys a little head. I ain't burning on nothing, but I'll throw a little head in the chat. So as I had already said, guys, carry yourself in a positive light, and no amount of darkness can touch you. People often project the shittiest parts of themselves onto you. And it sucks sometimes because you can do everything in your power to help them and they will still react that way. But it is what it is. That was the one. I liked that one. Yeah, you know, and I made that shit up. I made that shit up yesterday on the spot. Or was it this morning? Either way. I think it was actually this morning. You know, it's so true, Manny Main. And I know that people are going to take this personally, that I'm using this in reference to, you know, maybe current events, but I'm really not. This is something that has happened to me so much in my life. People will gladly utilize you, will gladly use you for every bit of everything that you're willing to give them. And as soon as you help them grow to a certain point, they'll disregard you like they never fucking knew you. It's happened to me over and over and over again. And I'm really to the point where it's happened so much that I am almost impervious to it. So that's one of the reasons why I carry myself the way that I do, and I give so many people so many chances to a fault, because regardless of what, you know, the gardener doesn't tend to the flowers for his own well-being. He does it for the well-being of the flower's health and the beauty of the world around him. So keep on planting your seeds, guys. I know Manny Main's going to plant his seeds. When you have somebody disrespecting you, whether it is to your face, whether it's behind your back, something that, you know, I'm going to kind of pluck from my Wizard Ninja friend. You guys got to meet my Wizard Ninja friend. Let it roll. Let it roll, guys. We're going to talk about that. I'm going to make sure that I'm caught up in the chat. Just let it roll. Let it go. It's not worth it. You know, like I said, how I react, how you react is going to either prove the shit talk right, or it's going to prove the shit talk wrong. So if you just let it roll, you just let yourself roll. You keep doing what you've been doing. Keep showing the love and respect that you always show to people. And you can't possibly go wrong. You know, and I'm not telling you to be a pushover. I'm not telling you to allow the bullshit. This is when you've already done everything that you can and it's out of your hands. You know, once it's out of your hands, you really can do nothing but worry or let it roll. And I ain't got shit to worry about. You can't be the savior of everyone. Someone who can save someone can just as easily not be able to help another person. It takes all kinds of people to meet the needs of everyone. It really, really does, Yogi, and it also requires the person involved to want the help. You know, and that's why, one of the reasons why you guys have heard me very, very often stop using the word help and use the word, you know, assistance. You know, I'm not here trying to help because honestly, I can barely help myself, let alone think that I even have what it takes to help you guys. But to know that I might offer assistance in any way, shape, or form is an amazing feeling for me. I like to know that maybe someday down the road I could genuinely help, because now I'm not just in a place of trying to assist. I'm you know, growing to a place of being able to maybe help other people instead of just giving them the alley-oop. I'm fucking, I don't know. I lost that analogy, but you know, the whole let it roll thing, it was amazing. And I don't know that Laura, my Wizard Ninja friend, knew that I was going to take it, how I was going to take it, or maybe she did. There's a very good chance of both. You know, there's a very good chance, because it came up in a story, basically, that she was telling me, and, you know, she kind of just left it there and left it open to my perception. And I really like that, because, you know, that is the assistance, not help. You know, when you think of help, sometimes you think of doing it for the person, but whether you're helping or assisting, you can't do it for someone. You can't make somebody do the things that they need to do to be successful. You can offer for a long time to do a lot of different things, but if they don't take you up on it, that's on them. I'd plant some pot seeds if I had some. Right? I wish. I wish it was legal. Keep rolling, rolling, rolling. Oh no, just keep rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep rolling, rolling, rolling. Help someone can be pretty much anything. It's one of the few things as numerous as... Hey, you're not wrong. Sydney, how'd you break your headphones? And you're right, Yogi, and I'm glad you mentioned that. Helping somebody can be as simple or as complex as you make it. You know, as you want to make it. You know, helping somebody could be something as little as holding the door open for them. And it could be as huge as promoting them with every fiber of your being. You know, to truly rock with somebody as a friend, you know, to help somebody that you consider a friend is a different type of help than helping somebody who is, you know, a mere acquaintance. You know, hold the door open. For a friend, you might make sure that the door shuts before they get there. But you might just be joking around. You know, there's different types of friendships, and a lot of people take things a lot of different ways. You know, when you think of the friendships that we've all created, you know, with one another, you know, on this platform, so many of us, you know, from different ages, different genders, different races, it's no secret that we all come from different geographical locations as well, and there are some things that we're going to take the wrong way. You know, you guys may take something that I say to heart. You might take something that I say the wrong way. You may think that it was malicious or it was intended, you know, to be something that it actually wasn't. And I can't tell you that you're wrong for feeling that way, but I can tell you that maybe that wasn't my intent. And, you know, you'll never know if you just assume. So make sure that if you ever feel like anybody has wronged you or slighted you, that you confront them about it. Because if you don't confront them about it, you're really going to make an ass of yourself. You're going to show your whole ass, and you're going to fucking feel that hit. That's pretty much all. I just want to make sure that, whatever open line of communication that any of us had or still have, that it stays open, because it's important. It's very important to have that open and honest line of communication. If you think that I've said or did something that was intended a way that I didn't intend it, then we need to make sure that we talk about it. We really just fucking lost. Damn it. What's going on, Bucktown? I'll be back. Just gonna say hey to a homie. Yo, that's totally fine, Mountain Dan. Thank you very much for coming in and saying hello. Same here, brother. Hope you've been well. Hey, how's wifey? Tell her hello for me. Doing well. Nice, Manny Man. Thank you for asking. I was just about to. Putting them on. The one place is snapped. And they don't work at all? Does one part still work? Like, are they broke? Blue had every golden egg and the whole team guarding them. That one, I don't like those. I don't like a lot of these squad showdowns. I have some dailies that are for duos. I might actually switch to duos here, which is only a +1. So if both of you guys are still trying to play, then I'll just leave and you guys can play together. That way you guys have a teammate. I'm not trying to ditch anybody. We keep getting the same game modes in that, and I mean, honestly, I do still need to win this squad celebration, so I mean, I'm not ever going to use the purple zebra fanny pack, but I was done here, to be honest. Cool. Then that's honestly fair. Oh, it looks like 3 balls backed out too. 3 balls, are you done too, or were you just being friendly? Either way, I mean, I'll do the duos by myself. I don't care. I mean, they're easy enough. What is it? Qualify and... Oh, it's just the one, qualify. This one too, but I only care about this one, the 320 battle pass points. Wanted to shoot stuff. Gotcha. She is so sweet. Yes, the sweet bean. Guys, make sure that if anything is bothering you, that you get it off your chest. Or you let it roll off of your chest, Shit is going to hit you today. Shit that you thought you were over. It's going to bother you. Let it roll. Let it go. Let it just bounce off of you like you were wearing a bulletproof vest, or I don't think bulletproof vests would have it bounce like that, but you know what I'm trying to say. Gotta pee, I gotta pee. Why is everyone laughing at me? I got a carrot, I got a yam, I got a green bean, fresh not from a can. And now, as you can plainly see, I also gotta pee. I gotta pee. Little man, send you the picture. Damn, Cinny. Damn. Is it going to be a problem for you to get more? I don't know what it would look like for me to just ship a pair of headphones, but I probably have an extra pair of chintzy little headphones. It wouldn't be anything expensive or crazy. Hit me in the DMs. Slide into those DMs. I also do plan on playing other games than Fall Guys in these morning streams, but Fall Guys, one, it has daily stuff, so it's just an easy one. It's cool because then I can get the daily stuff. But people do genuinely enjoy it, so I like playing this. I also like playing pretty much any game in general, and I would play anything that you guys like specifically wanted me to on stream, and I do plan on doing gaming specific streams in the future, once I can. I've talked to you guys about this, but once I can handle more as far as like just eye movement and shit goes, because that's what it stems from, really, guys. Like using my eyes and shit is difficult, causes pain. So that's where I'm at, that's why it sucks sometimes, like whether I'm reading or I'm fucking gaming or I'm like I can't avoid a headache unless I literally just, like, I bet I could have a headache-free day if I spent 80% of the day laying in bed with my eyes closed. Which is fucked. I can't do that. I'm too much of a fucking worker. I move. It's difficult for me to only do household chores and walk the dog and shit. Like, I'm so glad that I'm to the point where I can actually, like, do more and push to get some of this shit done. Playing Assassin's Creed on my channel. There you go. Trying to fix them right now with super glue. 357's pack a punch. A round will still knock you down if hit in the vest. I believe it. I believe it, Han. Obviously, it probably depends on what you're getting shot by. If you're getting shot by like a 9mm versus like a fucking 22, you know, I'm sure there's going to be a difference. Amy Canna, good morning. Just brought little Vinny home from the doctor. He's got a virus making him feel super yucky. Have an amazing day. I'm sorry to hear that, Amy Canna. Thank you for coming in to say hello. I'm sorry that we weren't able to get together, you know, this past weekend. We'll definitely make sure that we get together next time. I hope you didn't actually buy snacks for me. It was a crazy weekend, Amy Canna. It was honestly, anytime I come down just for the weekend, it's ridiculous, but not the point of discussion. Guys, make sure you send that love to little Vinny. You know, not feeling too hot, feeling yucky. And I do strongly believe, guys, I definitely strongly believe that there is power in our energy. We know that energy in general has power. You know, it fuels our cars, it fuels our electronics, it fuels the world. But the energy that each and every one of us carry within ourselves is something that is very undermined, you know. And by us having a common goal, by us having a common interest in being, you know, these caring, loving, decent people, you know, to see somebody like, you know, little Canna over there, you know, struggling, not doing so hot, I genuinely believe that we have the ability to send love and improve the situation. I'm not going to say that we can cure fucking diseases with this shit, but I'm also not saying that we can't. You know, miracles apparently used to happen all the time in the olden days, and people were more on the same page about shit, had less distractions, had less this, that, and the other thing going on. So I just think it's a good idea. You know, it can't do any harm. It could only do good. You know, try to remember to think of this person, that person, the other person, another person, actually, not just little Vinny, but Cock Culture. Cock Culture, I know that you guys have known her. You know, she's been hanging around with us for quite some time, and she has not been feeling too hot. So make sure you guys send her some love as well. If anybody has anybody who needs, you know, a little bit of extra love, whether it's yourself or somebody in your family, Bucktown Buckaroo, his wife Bean, make sure you guys send her some love today. Everybody needs love, even if they don't want to rock with us anymore. They still deserve love. You know, I would never wish anything negative on anybody. My worst enemies, you know, I don't want you to starve. I'm just not going to have you eat at my table. Very true, Amy. Very true. And I figured that you were busy. Dr. Threeball's playing Odyssey. That one's cool. That one's the one that's like ancient, like Greek, isn't it? Greek or Rome? I think it's Greek. Good morning, sunshine. Oh no, sending all the love and hugs. Hope little Vinny feels better. Thank you. No, that was Stream Elements. If anybody wants to host live, you are more than welcome to do so. We've got about 20 more minutes. And the table's open. The table's open to talk about anything. We did talk about disregarding disrespect today. We talked about trying to deal with it, you know, making sure that you keep your fucking belt tight, you keep your pants up, even when the people that are closest to you are showing their ass. It's all that you can do to carry yourself in a positive manner, because as soon as you slip up, people are going to use that as all of the evidence that they needed to back up their, you know, false claims. You know, forget the fact that they were claiming it beforehand. People always see the reaction, not the instigation. That's something that we've talked about in the past with you know, defending yourself in fights and things like that. The Greek mythology one, I missed what you asked. I don't know that I asked it. Oh, I asked if it was the Greek mythology one. That was my question. Heal my balls, everyone. Deal. You ever think about the difference between our mind and body? Our body has the ability to heal itself automatically, while our mind can be damaged for years before those wounds are just scars. Not saying that physical injuries aren't as serious, but mental injuries are inherently harder to heal from. Well said, Stone Yogi. Well said. And is this because our bodies heal itself and our mind, you know, does not have that ability anymore? Fuck. You know, our minds do have the power to heal ourselves. It's up to you how much something affects you. And obviously, that's not a completely fair assessment. You know, tragic events are going to affect you no matter what. But your ability to pull yourself up, you know, I'm not saying that it's on you, but it's because of the world that we live in. It's because of the way that it's just the way that things are. You know, if we weren't so distracted, so worried about this, that, the other thing, it would be so much easier for our minds to heal themselves when it comes to things like this. And I think that's one of the reasons why I've even had any chance of healing. You know, Bear, you haven't been around the whole time, but you've been around for a very long time. Anybody who's been around for the whole time, just say like here or something, you know, anybody who's been here, like, when I say the whole time, I mean like you remember when I had my accident, like, or you remember like the first couple of weeks after, like the way I was, like I was definitely different. I definitely did not feel like I was going to improve. My mind was sabotaging itself almost, and not because of any reason other than it made fucking sense, you know. But it was up to me whether I stayed in that place, whether I kept making excuses for myself and I kept feeling shitty, or if I found a way to make it make sense. Get on a schedule. Literally, that was my first fucking thing. Some type of schedule. Stay hydrated, make sure I'm eating, you know, to help remind me to take my meds. I implemented the lives very, very soon after. It's a lot of hard fucking work, but when you get to a sense of enlightenment almost, I wouldn't go that far, but when you realize that there's so much more at stake and your problems are fucking itty-bitty, and it's just a matter of changing a few habits maybe to break yourself out of this mindset that we've all been trained to be in. You know, it's not that we're doing anything wrong. It's simply that we were trained for something different. So I hope that you guys have enjoyed the live today. I think that this might be my last game. I might play another one. I probably won't end abruptly at noon as per usual, but I will see who's live around that time to show some love. I'm open to show love to any channel that I'm not blocked from. That was a shot. That was the only shot taken today. But it was a shot. After 2 brain injuries, I'm fucked for life. Well, Pyshell, you weren't here the other day then. I read, actually, that head injuries can help you to gain abilities, or to... not necessarily gain abilities, but, like, afterwards, you know, after you deal with this head injury, you lose... A lot of people, when you suffer with a head injury, you deal with deficits, cognitive, mental, emotional deficiencies. So your subconscious mind is even more subconscious than it once was, and you begin to learn a lot faster, a lot better. You can read between the lines. Like, I truly believe that because of my head injury, I have some type of way of, some type of intuition that I didn't have before. Yeah, you know, that's the best way that I could explain it. because I don't know, I don't want to take it to like a weird place. I don't want to say like, oh, I've got fucking abilities. Like, I'm not fucking going like that route, but like, it's just very insane. And I've had very many people tell me like, listen, dude, you're something else. Like, where'd you get all this information, this knowledge? And I'm like, ain't nobody ever fucking said that to me before. Like, I think it's the hemoglobins. I have no idea. I remember learning about the hemoglobins, but I don't remember what they are. I know I definitely have more than just one brain injury with the fact that I've cracked my head open twice. Car wrecks, 1 and 2 years old and 1 at 16. Damn. Oh, 1 at 2 years old. Damn, still. I have 2 divots in my head from when my skull was broken. Damn, sorry to hear that. That's why I feel like some of us, Stone Yogi, Pai Shell, I feel like some of us are a little bit more understanding and empathetic of situations than others. I'm not saying that it's specifically because of the head injuries, but I do notice a correlation in the people that I know that have had head injuries. And, the amount of, care that they fucking pour. Even if it's put in the wrong place, because, to come back from a serious head injury like that, you need to have people there for you. If I didn't have people there for me, I would have been fucked. Thank God I had some of the right people there, because I would have been fucked. I have a wicked ass scar down my face. Hub said real men dig scars. Hey, that's very true. I can attest to that. Talk to you soon, Amy Canna. Hope you have a great day. Start when I found you on TikTok, and now your memory is getting so much better. It is. It's funny because some of you have even, like Lonely Sea Turtle, she's known me since before my car accident. Most of us met right around that time. Maybe a couple months before. Sea Turtle, like, we knew each other from TikTok, but we weren't like talking. Like, we weren't like friends. Like, she would like my videos and stuff. I like knew of her and stuff. But obviously, we became friends very shortly after, and a lot of you guys, have been around. Cinny, Maney Main, I've known you guys probably around the same amount of time as Sea Turtle. A lot of you guys I met even before I met fucking anybody else. I just like any animal, we can be trained, whether it's just like any animal. We can be trained, whether it's for good or bad. That's up to our environment and the choices we make. Han Solo, that was fucking beautiful. I love that. And you're definitely not wrong. It's very true, and that's actually one of the thought processes that I had in my deranged, my demented fucking state. That was one of the thoughts that I had. I was like, if we can make shit make sense to lizards and cats and dogs, how the fuck is there such a disconnect with people? You mean that me and you, two people that have an issue, can't figure the shit out like humans, but I can talk to my dog? Okay. This is true. I was here. Still want to know more when you get to that part of the book. Definitely, Pyshell, exactly. You've been here for quite a long time as well. And what do you mean you want to know more when you get to that part of the book? I will let you guys know as much as you would like to know. You just have to ask. Just try not to be an asshole. I lived in torment because of several assholes long enough as a kid to know I don't want anyone else to experience that shit. That as well, Stone Yogi. I have experienced enough bullshit myself as well. I have been so alone in times where I fucking needed somebody to just know that they were there. I didn't even need them to be there for me. I just needed to know that they were. And to know that I can be that for anybody. I'll be doing this until I die. And that doesn't mean that I won't pursue other things, other passions, but being there for each other, that's my fucking fight. You guys have heard me say, that's not my fucking fight more than enough times. And I didn't know exactly what my fight was. But making sure that we are there for one another, that's my fucking fight. The book about the special abilities for people who have brain injuries. Ah, gotcha. That's right, Pyshell. We were talking about that. We were talking about that yesterday. That's why it wasn't on my mind, in my memory bank. But yes, like I said, I believe it's on like page 200 and something, so it will take a little while, but I do plan on getting that far. So I will let you know. I'll keep you updated. I'll message you and I'll let you know. As long as I remember, I'll let you know when about to, like when it is. I'm probably not even on page 20. So if it is on page 200, just know that it might be a little while. I could also skip ahead, but I think that I have a hard enough time understanding things anyway that I'm going to just keep reading as I'm reading, because it's probably just better. You know, I don't want to risk missing out on maybe important concepts or important ideas that would require, you know, that section to make more sense. That's an actual textbook that like that's a college textbook that I'm reading. You know, I've been trying to read dictionaries and fucking, you know, the little shit that I used to enjoy as well, and it just hasn't really been able to keep my focus, keep my interest. But it's funny that I'm literally reading this fucking college textbook because I don't understand a lot of it. But I do, because I make myself. It's a slow read. It's a slow read. Like, you know, some days, like, I'll read a page and I'm like, there we go, we did our reading. Like, and then some days I'll get a couple pages in and I'm like, nice, and like I'll want to read more, but like I'll be getting a headache and I'm like, fuck you, we will return to this. And it's just interesting, you know, because of my desire to help people. That's why this, even though it's a huge, intimidating book, it's something that will help me to understand why people are the way that they are, and will enhance my abilities to be there for them. I can wait. Manny says, I was in a horrible wreck. My car slid across the highway, went airborne, flipped a few times, landed on ramp. People thought I was dead. I walked away shook, but without a scratch. That's honestly, that sounds like, I mean, obviously not the accident itself, but like, as far as like, you know, the two witnesses that I had, like, they thought I was dead. And I definitely still struggle. But I won't struggle forever. And it's because my brain refuses to allow me to hurt. It refuses to not heal. It might not know exactly how to heal, but it will figure it out. And that's that, you know. That's fucking that. I've come a long way, and I've got a long way to go. And I'm very excited to see how we all improve, how we all continue to do better, to be better versions of ourselves. And I don't know, I'm just ranting and rambling at this point, but I really do love and appreciate you guys. We had an amazing live today. We chatted a good amount about some good stuff. Mainly, though, you know, not tolerating disrespect. At the end of the day, especially when my one and only goal the whole time has been to help people, I will not tolerate disrespect. I will squash it at every step of the way. And that's because I deserve better. I am better. Not than anybody, but I'm better than the disrespect. I'm better than the bullshit. I'm above the disrespect. I'm above the bullshit. Simply because I choose to resonate on a higher frequency than others. And that's not a frequency that I was able to find alone. You know, it was not without the help and love of countless people. You know, each and every one of you in the chat included. No matter how much time or love or, you know, anything that you've shown, not lost on me, and I will continue to pay your good deeds forward for the rest of my life, quite literally. I can't express to you guys how much you mean to me, or how intense this fucking game is right now that I'm trying to get this golden egg back. I almost had it. Hey, at least they don't have it, though. As long as I can keep that golden egg out of their fucking sanctum for 3 seconds. Ha ha ha! Experience is the most consistent teacher, and I just think I've experienced the things necessary to be as knowledgeable as I am now. I like that, Yogi. I like that a lot. It was crazy, sis. Something was protective over me. It is crazy, Manny Main. And also, Manny Main, I know that you've got enough skills to put yourself in the best possible situation. You know, it's obvious that somebody, something, somewhere had your fucking back, as did mine. But it was also pointed out to me after the fact, obviously, you know, way after the fact because of where I was mentally, that if I did not have, like Yogi just said, if I did not have the knowledge to make sure that I was in the best possible situation, I would have probably died. If I wouldn't have pulled off the maneuver that I pulled off, if I wouldn't have done what I did, drove how I drove, I would not be here. And that's a fact. If I would not have had the driving ability, if I would not have had the experience from, you know, video games and movies of just being in that type of situation and critical thinking, you know, when you've got less than 3 seconds and it's a matter of life or death, it fucking depends on what you know. And Manny Main, for you and me both, these situations, these are something that our fate was quite literally not even in our hands. But that doesn't mean that we didn't fucking, whether we were the ones taking the wheel or fucking Jesus took the wheel, fucking, we're still here to talk about it. You know, it was something, that was a concept that I never even thought about. I never even considered that. I thought maybe I was just lucky. Or that maybe somebody was watching over me, or, you know, like you said, Manny Main. I never thought for a second that it was because of my driving ability that I'm still alive. And then it was pointed out to me, and I had a whole new different sense of respect for myself. You know, I'm not just here because of luck. I'm not just here because some force was watching over me. I'm here because I fucking took the wheel. I fucking reacted to a situation, an uncomfortable fucking situation that I had no choice in the matter of. And that's one of the reasons why I think that I've been so adamant about, you know, telling you guys or saying things like, you know, put yourself in uncomfortable situations on your terms. That way when you're forced into one, you can better react. Because if I did not live a life of uncomfortability, I would not have had the ability that it took to survive. So I really appreciate you sharing, Manny Main. I appreciate you guys listening to me. We've got just another couple of minutes. I'm going to finish my game here. And we'll probably call it. You know, I'm not trying to be, you know, any type of way. I'm not trying to push into anybody's time. And as always, you guys know that I've got animals to take care of. I've got life to live. But I will be getting back to anybody's DMs who have sent me DMs. I will be, you know, around. You guys can always hit me up in the Discord. Some of you have other ways to reach out to me, whether it's Twitch or TikTok or Facebook. However you guys want to reach out, you're more than welcome to reach out. Like I said, on Twitch, for some reason, I'm not getting the notifications. I might even just delete the app off my phone and fucking re-download it because it's making me upset. Oh, I should have dove. I had that shit. That was like the matter of a frame. That was bullshit. Woo! I'm gonna add you on Facebook. That's totally fine, Pie Shell. That's totally fine. As the car was flipping, I put my arm out the window and touched the ground. I had zero control, bro. I closed my eyes and prayed for the best. That's crazy. That, you know, that's what, like, at a certain point, somebody, something, somewhere definitely had your back. But at a certain point, you're the one who has seen enough Fast and Furious movies or something to know that if you hit this at this speed with this trajectory, like, even if it was just a reaction thing, maybe you weren't even, maybe I'm just talking shit. But at some point, if you, even though you lost control, you were still, you know, before you flipped, you had some control. I flipped too. I didn't get to fucking touch the grass, but I remember seeing nothing but blue, and then seeing nothing but green, and then sitting like this, facing this way, as I was originally driving this way. And that shit was crazy. But Manny Main, your shit sounds very, very fucking insane. And I hope you understand. I'm sure you understand, and everybody who's watching understands. I didn't bring mine up to, like, overshadow you or anything at all. I simply was drawing comparisons. You know, I know that a lot of people have been in a lot of crazy car accidents, and as I've heard more stories, you know, it's made me feel a little bit better. You know, that I'm not alone. I'm not the only one that almost fucking died at the hand of a irresponsible driver. I've been in other accidents, but like just fender benders and shit. I've never been in anything like intense like this. I would like to find them and hit them with a shovel. What the fuck? Dad didn't care. He said those are his best customers. I was 16 driving in a truck with my friend when they decided to throw me from the truck going 20, come back to kick the shit out of me, walked home 2 miles and found him at my house buying. Damn, bro. That's fucking crazy. That's crazy. I'll make sure after this game I catch up in the chat. I know I missed a couple of things, so I'm going to make sure that I catch up. And then we're going to raid into somebody. I'm going to check out and see who's live. I know that Ginger J usually goes live around this time. I know that Evo Dance sometimes goes live around this time. And those are some of the only lives I know of that I'm not blocked from that go live around this time. So, damn it. So we might raid into one of them. We might raid into somebody else. I'm going to check the list here as soon as I'm done with this game. Yeah! Fuck yeah! Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Yeah! Let's fucking go! Manny Main, you thought I was good at this game? My reaction when I finally get a win should show you that I'm not. You guys helped to fucking help me see the light in my eyes. Shout out to Evo Dance. 100% of the playlist today. I love Evo's music. It really brings me up. Haven't been in a serious car crash, but I should have. I've been in vehicles with crucial parts in shambles while we were driving, but nothing happened on the road. It seriously makes me think I have someone watching over me. That's fair. My mom calls me a miracle. I've died more times than what should be humanly possible. Wow, Pie Shell. Thank you, everybody, for sharing your stories today. You know, this is something that doesn't always happen, but it is something that, you know, I always love. I always love whenever you guys feel confident and comfortable enough to share your stories because, like I said yesterday to Yogi, you know, there will be people who I will never be able to touch. There will be people that I will never be able to help, that I will never be able to assist, that I will never be able to make things make sense to. And by you guys growing around your traumas, you'll never shrink that trauma, but you can grow around it. And then by percentage, it's smaller. You know, if you were half the person a year ago as you are today, those traumas are 50% smaller. Doesn't make them any less impactful on your life, doesn't make them any less scary, but you learned how to learn from the mistake, the issue, the trauma, instead of letting it control you. And I have so much love and appreciation and respect for each and every one of you guys. Let's make sure I'm caught up here, and then we all can say our goodbyes, and then I'll flip to the Be Right Back screen, and we'll get a raid started. Guys, make sure you take your meds and brush your teeth, your hair, talk to somebody who loves you. There have been times where I almost lost my life or lost my eye because I was little and a dog. Oh my God, Cinny. Car was totaled, no back wheel, and the car landed on all fours. That's so funny because same, car was totaled. Only one of the back wheels was fucking taken off. And it did land on all fucking fours as well. So that's crazy, man. I don't know if we've ever talked about this or the similarities in our accidents. Just messed up story. Take your fucking meds time. Take your fucking meds time. Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Take your fucking meds. Take your fucking meds. Take your fucking meds if you're a talk hoe. Take your fucking meds. Take your fucking meds. Take your fucking meds if you're a talk hoe. Guys, we got stickers. We'll have some other cool shit eventually. But I just appreciate you guys being cool and being awesome and being here for me. We got a message deleted by a moderator. Bye, followers. No thank you. I'm a niche internet celebrity. No, just kidding. I don't know. You might have to have at least 3,000 followers for that. We are here every single day at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. If anybody was lurking, was watching, didn't know what was going on, I strictly try to be the light and positivity that I want to see in the world. I love video games, so I do that. I love helping people, so I try to do that. I love humor, so I try to bring that to the table. Body positivity. I've always been super negative on myself. We do have cute animals to distract you from all of this. But I truly feel like what each and every one of you guys say and do matters. In the greater scale of things, it does matter. Everybody who's hearing my voice, listening to me right now, I challenge you to respect yourself today. I challenge you to learn from the things that maybe are usually just an inconvenience. I challenge you to appreciate the day. Appreciate yourself. Even if you're busy, even if you've got work, you've got other people to take care of, do something for you. Even if it's just 2 minutes of thinking. Even if you got kids, animals, coworkers running around screaming, do something for you. Even if you got to multitask, maybe you got a game you like to play on your phone, pull that up while you're taking a fucking dump. Make it make sense. Do something for yourself. If you can't, if you don't have any time, well then just make sure you drink a little bit of water. Or make sure you eat something. And if you aren't willing to at least do that for yourself, then you're not ready to heal. You've got other important steps to take, other lessons to learn. If you can't do the basics of food and drink, then you know where to start. So I hope you guys all have an amazing day. You're the best I have seen playing. Well, thank you, Manny Main. Thank you. We have to just take care of our corner of the world, do what we can to help the lives of those around us. Well said, Yogi. Well said. Manny with the emotes. Not too much of a coward. Did you fuck those guys up? That's so funny. That's not funny, but you know what I mean. My subscription expired, so I had to use them all before I lost them all. Hey, Manny, at least you get some just for following. At least, I like how Twitch does that. You get some just for following. Seem like somebody who wouldn't give a fuck and go in. The other time was when I was little and put bees on the table, but there was also grandma's strong meds, and if I was eating my bees, I was feeling so sick, and my mom called for help, and happily I'm still here. I remember that story, Cindy. I remember you telling me that story before. That's crazy. And thank God you made it, Cindy, because, you are proof that love and understanding has no language barrier. Somebody who speaks 5 languages and English wasn't their first or second, maybe not even their third. I'm not sure where English fell for you, Cindy, but I appreciate all of you guys. I really, really do. But on that note, I'm going to see who we have to raid. I'll stay up for a minute just so that we can, make the decision together if maybe there's a couple people. Because I always want to make sure, we've got a couple people with good views that we can show love to, but I always like to make sure that I hook up the little guys. And honestly, guys, I love Ginger J. I think I want to raid into Ginger J again. He's only rocking 3 people in his lives, and he's not always... At least any time that I've seen, which maybe it's only at the beginning of his live, but he's not always rocking as many people as I think he should have, because he's an incredible individual, such a helpful person, loves his video games, but loves his 420 friendly content, and would quite literally help you with anything you had a question about. Just an overall genuine, kind individual. So please, guys, if you're going to stay and raid with me, I would greatly appreciate it. Even if you can't stay for long, just throw a couple of emotes, let him know that we got his back. I appreciate you guys are having my back, and if I don't see you at the raid, if I don't talk to you today, I will talk to you tomorrow at the same time, same place, 10 a.m. Manny Main, I definitely want to have phone sex after this. Just give me maybe like 15 minutes to take off the taco suit, say what's up to Jay, break down my stuff, get on the same page with Meg. Yes, unfortunately, I am getting off Sea Turtle of the live. I'm getting off of the live. But I will be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. I'll also be doing some special lives. Who knows? Maybe if I'm feeling better, you guys will see one this weekend. Maybe we'll be doing something special with the Wizard Ninja. But I guess you got to be paying attention to me, to my socials and stuff to find out. Taco didn't talk to me yet. Hello, Sea Turtle. I'm going to try talking to you on Messenger today, Taco. Definitely. Anybody who wants to reach out, please do. I promise you that I am not and will not talk shit on anybody. I'm not trying to stir any type of pot, but I do think that anybody who has any questions deserves the answers, so... if anybody wants to hit me up in a message, you're more than welcome to. But we are going to send this raid over to Ginger J91. I'll put my hat on. I love each and every one of you guys. I will give you information as soon as I have it on the Wizard Ninja special. It was kind of just an idea for now, but maybe if people like the idea and if it is able to happen, then it's definitely going to happen. Guys, put them Chevys in the chat while I get this raid happening, and yes, I will tell Megan that she's not invited. Sea Turtle, I know that I could stay, and trust me, it's tempting. However, regardless of anything, I do still have responsibilities to the world around me and myself. So I am gonna get going here. I can stay for a couple of minutes. I can stay for a couple of minutes while I, before I throw in this Ginger J raid. Ginger J 91. But I love Ginger J. You know what? I will stay for a minute so that I can really, really hype up Ginger J. How many people we got in here who are actually actively chatting? Throw some emotes in the chat, please. If you're lurking and stuff, by all means, keep lurking. I don't give a fuck. But I just want to let you guys know, if you are here, if you're not interested in lurking, that's fine. No harm, no foul. But as I had said, Ginger J is incredible. He is very tech savvy and could help any of you with any questions you have as far as the computer or streaming or anything like that goes. He could help you. Between him and Evo Dance, you got all the fucking information you need. And it just so happens that those two individuals are some of the nicest and kindest and caring people that I've ever met. So much creation that they've done, that they've given, that they've just given. And if I can help them out in any way, even just a little raid, even if I'm the only one that chats and it's a raid of 3, that means the fucking world to me. Each and every one of you who are willing to click that button. So if you've got a couple minutes and you could raid over, say hi, it's a personal favor when I raid somebody like Ginger J, somebody who I really, really love. We raided No Love the other day, and I just don't have like a huge relationship with No Love. So that was more of like a get to know this person raid. They've been in here a few times and showed some love. regardless of their name. You know, and I think it's important to, you know, make that distinction and stuff. Let people know, like, hey, this is somebody that I really know and really do love and support, or hey, this is just somebody that, you know, obviously, you know, you can love and support everybody, but I just wanted you guys to know that I'm not just sending you to some random channel to try and get some fucking clout. That's not my style. If I was, I would be rating the people with the more views. So, again, I appreciate you guys, Sea Turtle. I wanted to give you those couple extra minutes. I've been missing your face for sure, Sea Turtle. Are you still in the guild for Diecast, or did I kick you out? If I kicked you out, you're welcome to come back in, but I don't believe I kicked you out, because I think I messaged you anytime that I was considering, like, having to, just, you know, in the honor of, like, not playing favorites. Although, obviously, I have favorites. Thank you again, Cindy, for the Evo shout-out, guys. Evo Dance, he is everywhere. Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, anywhere you find music. This is music that you can play on your stream, and this is music that is very, very good for all times, all moments. You know, it's really, really good music. It's very well engineered and put together. How did you find him on YouTube? Who? Evo Dance? You just type in Evo Dance, all one word. But I actually found Evo Dance on Twitch. Evo Dance was actually one of the first communities that I had, you know, when I was branching out, trying to help build everything that has, you know, been built the last year and a half. Evo was one of the first communities that I found, and one of the, you know, fortunately, one of the greatest sources of a real human being that I've ever seen. You know, although, yeah, he's a nice person, he's a kind individual, he has his days where you can tell he's just a fucking human, and he's not just this happy-go-lucky taco like I try to be sometimes. But I also am not like that. You know, you guys know that I have my days, so everywhere but my backyard. Hope everyone has a great day. Mom, you as well, guys. This is our goodbye. We're telling everybody goodbye. I'm getting ready to raid Ginger J. I'm going to throw my Be Right Back soon screen as soon as I catch up. I wanted to give Sea Turtle a little bit of love because she's been missing. Hey, I do that all the time. It's how you grow. Got to raid randoms some days. Oh, exactly. And I'm cool with raiding randoms. But I follow enough people at this point that there's pretty much somebody online at all times. So they're at least not random in some regard. But yeah, you're definitely not wrong, Dr. Three Balls. You know, in the future, I definitely wouldn't mind, you know, raiding into maybe some random people. But I at least, you know, usually always have, you know, somebody at the bottom of the list with just, you know, 1 to 3 views. No love. Hope everyone... Oh, I never found No Love on YouTube. If you find him, let me know. I saw he was live. I almost raided into him, but he's doing pretty good today. He's got like 16 solid in there, so I figured we could send the love to Jay. Community stays the same size if you're Olu raiding the same person every day. Very true. I just hope all is good between everyone. I seen the clip that was posted, and that was so hurtful. I didn't see any clips at all, so feel free to send them to me. I'm blocked on anything. I'm blocked everywhere, even though I've only tried to diffuse situations that I'm not going to talk about because I'm not going to stir the pot. Pet name is Sugar Smacks. Talk, are you down for Discord group call today? Yogi, that's a good idea, I think. You want to talk, Manny wants to talk. That's not a bad idea. I'm really glad that I have all of you for support. Mama Bear, I'm very glad that you came along and joined this family, and I'm very sorry for any heartbreak that it may have caused you, but you still got people who love you. You still got a whole family of people here for you. I'll whisper you. Okay, yeah, me too. What clip? You're blocked. Yep. But please don't drop names. I'm actually gonna. I've been talking about ending the live anyway, so this is as good a time as any. But I love you guys. I appreciate you. Don't tolerate disrespect. But please raid into Ginger J with me because he's cool and all of you guys are cool. Yeah. Oh, you didn't know, Yogi? I'd love to see whatever clip you're referring to, Sea Turtle. I'd love to see that clip. But I love you guys, and I'll see you over at Jay's.
Damage, damage goods, Damaged, damaged goods. Damaged, damaged goods. And I've accepted it. Some damaged, damaged goods. Damaged, damaged goods. Damaged, damaged goods. I will build this bridge and get over it.
Yeah. You know, we all been through something. And I can tell you, I am definitely down with that.